Hello and welcome. It's so exciting. It's less than 48 hours to go before the publication of my brand new book, Fairy Numbers 101. Here it is. I know, exciting. It is available to pre-order on Kindle if you want to. All you have to do is go to Amazon, type in Fairy Numbers 101, maybe my name, Julie-Sian, and it'll be there. It is available in paperback. There's the paperback cover version. But oh, that's the journal. Sorry. I'm going to go. This is the paperback version, 101. There it is. It's got everything you need to know. Brief information about fairies. It tells you about fairy numbers. It explains all about fairy numerology. And then it's got the definitions of numbers 0 to 1000, 0 to 1000, as well as clock interpretation numbers as well. Ascended numbers and descended numbers, ladder numbers. But what I'm talking about is tonight is what's so exciting is the Fairy Numbers journal in paperback form is available already to order. This is available now on Amazon. Again, if you type in Fairy Numbers journal, Julie-Sian, on Amazon, it will appear. The hardback cover is not available just yet. That should be available in the next, well, hopefully by Tuesday. You never know with Amazon when you publish with them. Sometimes they publish at different times. But here we are. So this is Fairy Numbers, a journal, which is the companion to go with the fairy book. But you could actually use this for angel numbers. So even though it says fairy numbers, any angel numbers you see. At the front of the journal, it talks to you about, it explains a welcome. Oh, there's a place to put your name. A welcome explains who fairies are, what are fairy numbers. It gives you how to recognise patterns in fairy numbers such as ladder numbers, mirror numbers, master numbers. There's also a fairy number key code, and also there is a bit about fairy numerology. Fairy numerology, what's fairy numerology, you may ask yourself. Basically, it is exactly the same as ordinary numerology, where you get your number, whatever size number, if it's bigger than 10 or 11, you bring it down to a unit. So if it's like 1, 2, 3, that's the number, it's a big number. You add 1, add 2, add 3 is 6, and the numerology number is 6. But what is so special is all fairy numbers are assigned an element: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. They are assigned, yes, an element, because fairies are our elemental fairies. They are our earth fairies, and our earth is all made up of elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. So this is why the fairy numbers are slightly different to fairy numbers, is because they're assigned to an element. And when you look at a number like 1, 2, 3, that is a number, it's a ladder, rising up number. Oh yes, a 1, 2, 3, it's rising up. So you look at 1, 2, 3. Now 1, 2, 3, let me get my book, is an air number. Why is this an air number? Because it ends in a 3. To work out which element your number is, it's always the last digit. So 1, 2, 3 is an air number, or 1, 2, 2 is going to be a water number, 1, 2, 0 is a spirit number. So all the numbers are assigned. 0 to 9 are assigned an element. So when you look at 1, 2, 3, the air number, the book tells you is an air number. So you don't need to worry about working it out. And then it's got the air number, and this is a new mental foundation is forming, giving you space for fresh insights and clarity. Stay clear-headed and speak your truth with confidence, as your vision has the power to inspire both yourself and others. Now that is the air number, but 1, 2, 3 is a 6, and 6 is a water number. So the main number 1, 2, 3 is an air number, but the core number is going to be a water number. So you then turn to your book to, let me see if I've got it here. Talk amongst yourselves. Where is it? Can't find the page. Fairy numerology. It is meant to be here. Why is it here? Fairy numerology is page 19. Can't find it. Page 19. So you go to fairy numerology, page 19, and as I said, it is an air and a water number. So you would go to, actually finding out air and water number. Air and water is on page 21, and it says ideas are flowing with emotions, communication from the heart. So you're now saying you get the deep main name code. A new mental foundation is forming, giving you space for fresh sight, insights and clarity. But when you go with the deep one, it says ideas are flowing with emotion. You're feeling passionate about this flow. You're inspired, and communication is coming from your heart. So this new foundation is forming you, your insights and clarity. They're actually coming from your heart. So you not only do you have an ordinary outer layer number code explanation, you also have an inner core definition. And as I said, we have numerology and the dual element meanings. So it's a dual. So this is each number you see, a fairy number, has a dual known to it. It has the outer number, the first significant outside number, which is you're drawn to, and then the other element area is the core when you do the numerology. And what you do is where you get your journal, fairy numbers journal, and you would write the date and time of when you see the number sequence, what it was, and then you can actually say after the sequence what it is, whether it's an air, fire, water, and whether what the other core is. The interpretation of the fairy number. Now you're going to have two interpretations. You're going to have the main number here, and then you also write the core code, and then you combine it, and then you can write the actual message. And then it will say, what action steps can you take when you're inspired with the number? Is it inspiring you to take an action step? And my affirmation for today, inspired by the fairy number messages, an affirmation. Oh yes, we have affirmations in here for earth, air, fire, water and spirit. Oh, I've got something stuck to the back of that one. So you can do it, and then it says fairy blessings notes. Anything magical, I noticed, doodles, affirmation images. So if you saw anything magical on your journey today, you saw a feather, an acorn, a tree or anything, you can make a note of it. And then you do this every single day or every time you see a number. And then after 7 days, if I can find it, there's a reflection. So you code it for 7 days in theory, and then you can do a weekly reflection. So it's 7 days, and then on the 8th day or whatever, there's a place to do your weekly reflection on all your numbers, and it becomes a journey, and it's a journey through the numbers, a journey of information from your fairies. Now this is available now. The paperback version is available from Amazon, and if I can find the code, I will put it in the comments. So there's the code for Fairy Numbers Journal, which is available on Amazon. Paperback version, hardback will be available hopefully in about 48 hours. The book itself is going to be available on Amazon on Tuesday, the 7th of August. We have a full moon, a super full moon in Aries. Oh yes, everything's come to a fulfillment, a combination, and my book is now working hard, and it's now here, the fulfillment. So there it is. If you're wanting to know any more about it, join the Facebook group Fairy Numbers 101. Come and join. And if you do come and join the Facebook group and you purchase, you on the day, on the 7th, or you need to purchase on the 7th of October, you will be receiving a free meditation that I've created specifically for manifesting with the elemental fairies, plus a guide on how to manifest with the elemental fairies. If you purchase on Tuesday, let me know if you do, and you receive those amazing downloads. Wishing you an absolutely amazing evening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for everyone who's shown me so much support and love during this time of working towards the publication of my book. I love it. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. Namaste.